Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Diablo 4. So, we are now, if memory serves, at November 26th, and the Abattoir of Zir comes out on December 6th. So, we're running out of time to really get something going here. So, today, we are looking to get our hands on the latest craze in the build design community. With only one teensy tiny teensy little problem. It is an uber unique. We should probably go murder the world boss, huh? While I discuss with you what the situation is. So, the new hot craze in the build design community is for the uber unique amulet, which I am not in possession of. I'm in possession of quite a number of really good uniques, to include this shiny that I just obtained today. But here is the issue at hand here. So, we have this build right now. Using on Duriel's Visage or Shaco is non-negotiable. I'm going to use one of them no matter what. The current build that I am using calls for T-Bolt's Will, which is tying up an aspect slot. And then we have both of our unique rings, again tying up aspect slots. The uber unique amulet would again tie up a vital aspect slot. I'm a minion necromancer, so not having my minions is non-negotiable, tying up aspect slots. That leaves us with a rollicking 3 that we can work with here. So, I'm a little bit struggling for what exactly to do with this, and I don't know whether to pursue the Melted Heart or to just do my own little shenanigans. I have toyed with a couple of ideas. There's, of course, Bone Storm, which everybody uses and is quite good. But then we are looking at something else that I'm toying with, which calls for the Bone Prism. Spawning a pool of blight. And to pair with that, what is it called? I wonder quietly to myself. Yes, this one. Where Blight's defiled area, when spawned, pulls enemies into the effective area, which then goes into all of our Shadow Blight shenanigans. So, I don't 100% know what we're doing yet. But I have a couple of days to figure out something that is a happy medium between keeping my minions and doing all the DPS. So, we are gonna play around with that, but I am going to go pop into the world boss because we need the Varshan mats. From doing bounties for the tree, and we need the Hell Tides to get more living steel, and the last couple of days have been the biggest grind. So we're gonna go hit the world boss, and then we're gonna head over to Duriel. And just see if he's just in a mood to be, like, much more generous than I think I have the right to ask him to be. But, you know. Avarice again, huh?
How's it going? Greetings.
Hello.
So we're gonna go ahead and watch the broken builds delete this world boss, and then we will head over to Duriel.
Aid would be welcome. I could use some assistance. Aid would be welcome.
Impressive. You are courting pain and death.
There are so many ways I can kill you.
No. Look. Dead.
Yeah, we do need to hit these because yours truly has need of many, many, many exquisite blood because Zir has not yet given up a damn razor blade, if you can believe it.
Thank you.
And yes, I want that.
No.
So, really quickly, anything that I care about? Answer is no. Okay, so we're gonna head over to Duriel, and I have not fought him with this build solo, so I'm not expecting excitement, but it's probably going to be embarrassingly slow. So, a few days worth of farming because the Melted Heart of Selig is apparently, like, suddenly, magically, mysteriously, actually good. Of course I don't have one. Bob has one. But, I have not been so fortunate? Question mark? I've gotten much better things. And now, all of a sudden, this amulet that everybody has written off as garbage is actually valuable. And then, uber unique amulet or no, we've got to put our heads together here and figure out what the hell we're doing. As far as, our build for the abattoir goes. Okay. Let's give this a couple of tries. See if Duriel wants to perform for the cameras. River, that's not going to help us. I do love Black River, but for our purposes, it doesn't really fit into the current, best stuff of the meta, as it were. Come on, Duriel. Be nice. So it would certainly be nice to be coming to you with the new exploration of the Necro thing. Make sure we get none of those X-Ball props. We wouldn't want this to be painless, would we? Go through 3 phases. Ugh, embarrassing. But point in case of why I need to make some changes before the Abattoir. Is it good? Yes. Will it get the job done? Yes. Holy shit, could I get any of these X-Ball props? Boots isn't going to help us. Okay. Although, to be fair, a performance like that doesn't deserve a neighbor unique. Reset the dungeon and run it back. I suppose half the question here is, even though the Melted Heart of Selig builds are very good, knowing ahead of time that they are not going to be minion builds, it's like, do I even want to give up the amulet slot? I think that's one of the things that I'm asking myself really seriously, because they are incredibly strong, but I don't play a sacrificed Necro, so knowing that I'm running a metric boatload of uniques anyway, and what to do? Seriously, that's not dead? What the hell? Did I secretly break this? So if you were me, under the circumstances, knowing that you have a metric ton of these tied up, what would you do? Oh, come on, you're dead. Boots. Alright, we will give it one more try. And then, because I am somebody who values my free time, we will seek to arrange for a setup that doesn't require the super unique. Because I think what we are learning from this jaunt with Duriel is that this is not gonna cut it for the Abattoir. I like my idea on this subject. Instead of giving us class-specific rings like the Ring of the Sacrilegious Soul, they should have given us an uber-unique Barber Heart to chase. I would have chased a Barber Heart ring to the end of time. Okay, jackass. Last try. It was a special time when I believed I was done with this asshole. It really was. I'd love for my Reapers to consider making some bodies. That would just be the best. The last pack of presents is pants and pants. And that can't possibly be unique. Well, I shall take that as a no then, shall we? Okay, so we do have a couple of minutes left that we can toy around here. Why don't we head up to Alzuda really quick, get the Seething Abomination. Whether I like it or not, my business with Duriel is not done. Or maybe it is. We'll see what I can do by way of, a new setup here in the next episode, but for now, Duriel until the day I die is just the order of business here, so. Interesting. Yeah. So I suppose we will just grab a couple of these on our way south. I am nothing if not a creature of habit, even though the fields of hatred are pretty dead, unfortunately. I am cautious and tend to go to the places where I know I have a chance. Which is all the sillier if you think about it, given the absolutely nothing that I actually need here. A couple of really good chests that you can grab along the ways. I'll have to come back here for my world event and cash out for the tree, but for now, no, I'm not giving up these seeds because I might need them later. That spot's empty. And remember, there is always time for flowers. No, we actually don't want to start that right now. I have a few minutes to make it into a 25-minute episode. Maybe we just do it, just because I like having these seeds on hand. I do like having these seeds just in case. My assumption is that come the time for the expansion this time next year, there will be new PvP cosmetics, and I will be sitting on a dragon's hoard of Seeds of Hatred that I have nothing to spend on right now. And, you know, I never thought I would actually say this, but I almost missed the action from Season 1. Like, it was tense being in this nightmare. It was super tense. And there was all kinds of action, all the time. The chance of being left alone to cash out or do a world event was actually pretty small. I think everyone's sulking about the Barber Heart. That's the only reason I can think of for the fact that, you know, you see one person every other fortnight this season, and that's just how it's gonna be. No active altars. I would totally go up and mess with somebody if they were there. The little two-person clan that I have for Bob and I, in the description, I just say sometimes we choose violence. And but however, I do feel the need to make it absolutely plain that if I see you cashing out and go looking for a fight just for seasonal achievements or excitement, I'm not going to take your seeds. I don't need them. I don't even want them. Like, the feeling of losing out like that is not pleasant in my memory from being in the Dark Zone in the Division. So, if I happen to see you checking out and go to see about a fight, if I do win, your seeds will be where you left them. I'm not going to take them from you. I'm just looking for a quick sparring match, and then I will be on my way. Like, it's one thing when there's a lot of action and, you know, seeds are changing hands all the time. It's quite another in my mind when it's just some random person who expects they're alone here.
Always back for.
Okay. On that note, lords and ladies, we've got some restructuring to do. Post-haste. And I don't have time to screw around with it anymore. So, next time we meet, I'm going to have restructured again. Looking for the ideal setup in order to clear the Abattoir of Zir. Until then, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.